Your cooking is so bad the smoke alarm gave up and wrote a resignation letter. Every time you walk by, the fridge locks itself and the light turns off out of fear. The oven couldn't take it anymore and filed for a transfer to another kitchen. Terms and conditions are those pages we all skip when installing a program, pretending we read every word. But in reality, we just scroll down and click Agree. It takes more time to read these terms than the installation itself, but you'll always find people with a lot of time to waste. They spend hours analyzing every clause, and they probably read software updates details too. When you forget to cancel a subscription and the charge hits, it's like paying rent for a place you're not even living in. A financial ambush, really. Your bank account feels like it's been robbed, and you could have bought coffee with that money instead of funding their yacht. But hey, at least you've got another month of something you don't need, right? Chairs that keep squeaking are like that one friend who can't stop talking. Just when you think they finally shut up, they start again. You can't even lean back for a second without feeling like you're being attacked by a malfunctioning robot. Chips that stab your gums should come with a warning. Eat at your own risk. You think you're about to enjoy a snack, but instead, you're left with a bleeding mouth that looks like a surprise dental procedure. And the worst part? You still go back for more, like some twisted form of self-punishment. If you want to eavesdrop without being noticed, keep the buds in but leave them silent. Look like you're lost in your thoughts, but don't overact. Stay casual, and people will think you're playing music and minding your own business while you catch all the conversation. Using your phone at 1% is like driving a car with no gas. Good luck getting anywhere. You're just hoping it stays alive long enough to send a text. But let's be real. That last 1% is a scam. It'll disappear the second you look away. When your umbrella flips inside out, it's like it was intentionally designed to make you look like an idiot. Honestly, you'd get better protection from a trash bag, or you could just use your hands to block the rain. It'll work better. Let's take a moment to talk about family photos. The forced smiles are a clear sign that no one wants to be there. The whole thing looks staged, with no real emotion behind it. Just a group of people pretending to be happy for the camera. You'd rather erase them from existence than look at them again. Perfect for filling up your storage with meaningless clutter. Who the hell designed these chip bags? You could waste more time battling with them than eating. You either break a finger trying to open or rip the whole bag apart, spilling chips everywhere. At this point, they feel more secure than a bank vault. People who take forever to park clearly miss the point that it's not a test of your patience. It's just parking. Maybe they're waiting for a coach to give them a talk on how to reverse without making a 10-point turn. Holding poop at work is like trying to keep a volcano from erupting. You're sitting at your desk trying to look calm, but inside, it's a ticking time bomb that could explode at any moment. Every movement feels like a countdown, and you start negotiating with your body, just a few more minutes, please. And when you finally make it to the bathroom, there is no toilet paper. At that moment, you realize there's no escape. I tried to tip a waiter, but as soon as the bill was settled, they started running like they're allergic to generosity. You offer them a tip, a simple act of appreciation, and they look at you like you're trying to bribe them or something. Maybe my tip was too high for their ego to handle, or perhaps they think it'll cost them their dignity. When the cashier keeps asking if you want this or that, it's like they're getting paid per question. Are you working on a commission, or do you genuinely think I need 10 extra things? I get it, you're pushing extras, but how about letting me buy just one thing without making it feel like I'm signing up for a forced shopping spree? I'm already aware of the options, but I don't need you to remind me every second. Oh, look! Someone is opening snacks during checkout. Seriously, who thinks it's okay to start eating before even paying? You can't wait 2 minutes before diving in? You're just wasting our time struggling to open that candy bar, blocking the line like it's your personal dining room. Ever noticed how people walk according to the car they drive? The luxury drivers often glide smoothly, like they're on a red carpet in their minds. Sports car owners tend to strut like they're starring for a music video. Pickup truck drivers stomp heavily, like they're walking through mud. And let's not forget compact car drivers, who shuffle quietly, blending into the crowd like they're vehicles in a parking lot. When you're talking to your Uber driver, it's just you, struggling to come up with something interesting, while they nod politely, probably wishing you'd just stare at your phone instead. You start counting the seconds until the ride is over, and by the end, both of you leave with the mutual understanding that silence would be better than this forced chat. Trying to catch a fly? Humans can't even catch a break, let alone an insect. Watching you swing at air like that is just pathetic, honestly. Get yourself a pesticide instead of wasting your time on something that can dodge you faster than you can blink. Air fryers? More like kitchen scams. Pretending to make crispy food with zero oil while you just bake stuff with hot air. You're not saving time and calories, you're just wasting space on your countertop. Another gadget that promises ease but ends up being more work than a frying pan. But hey, it's cool that people keep falling for it, I guess. People who sleep with eye masks are just trying too hard to seem sophisticated, like some kind of sleep expert. It's not a secret hack for perfect sleep, just a piece of fabric to seem more interesting than you are. If you seriously need to blindfold yourself just to rest, maybe you should rethink your whole sleep routine. When the Wi-Fi goes down, you start wondering how humanity ever made it through the day without this precious gift. It's like going back to the Stone Age, completely disconnected from the world. You're helpless and vulnerable, just like a creature trying to figure out fire. What do you even do with yourself? Walking like a lost animal with no sense of purpose? Welcome to the Dark Ages, buddy. You're all on your own now. Mismatched Tupperware lids. Here we go again. Every lid came from a different era, and none of them belong together. No matter how hard you try, and the deeper you get in the drawer, you'll always end up with a lid that doesn't fit. At this point, you're more likely to find a lost sock in the dryer than the right lid. Oh, wait. What if the lid is actually somewhere in the dryer? Microwaving ice cream? Seriously? What kind of savage are you? Ice cream is supposed to be cold and firm, not some melted mush. If you can't wait for it to soften on its own, maybe you shouldn't even bother with it. Leave the microwave for real food, not for ruining something as simple as dessert. So I grabbed the spoon thinking I had everything under control, and the moment I'm about to take a sip, bam! The spoon slips and falls right into the soup. It felt like my fingers just had enough of me and decided to betray me. From that moment, I only drink directly from the bowl without relying on a spoon or anything else, just my mouth like a toilet drain. Are you kidding me? I reach for the stapler, and of course it's empty, just what I needed today. Now I have to waste time searching for staples because clearly reloading staplers is way more fun than getting work done. Who even bothers to check if the stapler needs refilling? Just me, dealing with inconsiderate folks who use stuff and never think about the next person. Fantastic.